Hey there! With mental health disorders and suicide attempts on the rise and in scary numbers, it's important that we talk about these issues with our children. In this episode, I'll be sharing with you one step you can take with your family to address mental health in a more proactive way. Hello there, welcome to Parenting Hacks with Dr. Yanina. I am so excited that you are here with me today. And one thing that we are celebrating in this month is mental health awareness. And one thing that I've noticed with working with other parents is that oftentimes we don't talk about mental health with our children. And the tip that I want to share with you today is to normalize conversations about mental health. It's very important that we talk about mental health with our children because it's something that is real, it's something that happens, and the more we talk about it, the more comfortable our children will be. And of course, I would like to acknowledge the fact that there are so many misconceptions behind mental health. Some people think that therapy or counseling is only for crazy people, that people that go into mental health hospitals are because they're crazy, people that go to see a psychiatrist or a psychologist is because they're crazy. And those are ideas that probably your daughter or your son are listening, they're hearing those kinds of things, which is why it's so important that you take the time to talk about it and make it a normal, make it a habit to talk about mental health. And what I'm trying to say here is to normalize the conversation about mental health, not normalize the abnormal emotional responses. I'm not saying that if someone has very strong emotional responses, to let them know, oh, don't worry about it, that's normal. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the importance and the value of normalizing the conversation about mental health. Anxiety is real. Depression is real. Panic attacks, they're real. Feeling hopeless and worthless to the point of having suicidal thoughts, that is real. It happens. We cannot minimize that. We cannot ignore that. And this is why I want you to consider to make it a habit to do mental health, emotional check-ins with your children and listen to them. Don't interrupt. Don't try to give them counseling there or therapy there. No, listen. Take some time to ask your children about their emotions, how they're feeling, whether they're able to express those emotions in a verbal way, or maybe they're more into drawing their emotions or acting out their emotions. It's okay, but really encourage them to show their emotions and let them know that it's okay to show their emotions, that at home it's okay. The thing is that when we are not able to show our emotions, when we try to suppress those emotions, things get quite complicated, right? It's not a good idea to suppress our emotions or to ignore our emotions, because the result of that can be very harmful to our bodies and sometimes to others. And keep in mind that our children experience the same thing, whether it is because they feel embarrassed, whether it is because they feel ignored or they fear that they will be judged or punished for showing their emotion. It happens. So they need to know that your home is a safe zone for them to show their emotions. And you can do this on a one-on-one basis. You can do those check-ins on a one-on-one basis, or maybe have all your children together and do it together. You know your children better than I do. You know what works for them and what doesn't. So try things out and see what's best for your children. When you do this, you're sending a message that expressing their feelings is okay and is accepted in your home, that your home is a safe zone, that crying and sadness is okay, that laughing is okay, and anger is also okay. Let them know that your home is a safe place for them to express those feelings and emotions, and let them know that they will not be judged or put down because they're showing their emotions. However, it's important that we teach them what's not acceptable and what's not appropriate and how to control their emotions in a healthier way. Yes, they are loved for who they are, but they also need to learn self-control. So we also have to teach them self-control. And finally, if your child does not feel comfortable talking about their emotions with you, you know what? Don't take that personal. Help your child find someone they feel comfortable with. And I know it can be painful as a mom that your child might not feel comfortable talking about their emotions and feelings with you, but keep in mind that it's not about how you're feeling, but rather it's about your child's best interest and not yours. So this is what I have for you this week. Again, the tip for this week is to normalize conversations about mental health. And if you are facing mental health issues and you need support, please, please, please seek professional help. Go check your local mental health professionals that can help you. Check with your insurance company, but it's important that you seek professional help. And I would also like to invite you to share this episode in social media and share it with other parents that might benefit from listening to this episode. And I will see you in my next episode. Bye for now.